What's up, my kings, queens, and trolls of YouTube? This is your girl, Queen C, and y'all are nuts. Yo, y'all are nuts. Okay, so basically, I'm just here, trying to unwind and just relax my mind. I decided to just go on social media and just scroll, check, and see, how the lady was doing. The If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I did a video not that long ago where I was saying I'd rather die, and basically it was about the woman in Chicago that got jumped by a mob of children of the corn, her and her children. So I did not even originally know that this happened in Chicago, and I like, because I was so disgusted watching that video, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even watch the whole thing. I just had to get off. So when I realized she was from Chicago, I saw that she was in the hospital at one point where, from the attack, and her face was all bruised up and scratched up. I was like, yo, they really, really like beat this woman. So, like I said, then I seen they were from Chicago, and I was like, damn, I've been to Chicago quite a few times. My husband and I actually had threw an event, for a networking event for our business there at Tribe Supper Club, and the people we met from Chicago, like, they were dope ass people. We had like a great time. We got to see the city. It was a really good experience, and like I said, the people were dope. And shout out to the people of Chicago that after hearing about what happened with this woman, y'all showed up at that school to support her. It's crazy to me that, okay, so wait, hold on, before I even get into this other part. Shout out to the people in Chicago for rallying and standing up for this woman. Shout out to the people on social media that just from afar that was like, this ain't right, and was rallying for this woman. The people that was reaching out to help her out, because I heard, like, she was able to move her family out of there. They helped her get a house, a car, like, with the quickness. So I thought that was beautiful. Shout out to people from other states just lending their support any which way they can. It's a beautiful thing. It's like, damn, if we could all just come together for everything like this, how powerful would we be, y'all? Like, it was a beautiful thing. But then, I'm looking on social media, and I'm starting to see like negative comments, and I'm starting to see like people saying shit that they just, now ain't the time to be talking about that. As a people, yeah, we need a little bit of polishing, and we need to, start representing ourselves a little bit better when we're going in certain settings to handle our business, and being a little bit more grammatically correct and stuff like that. Yeah, okay. All right. Yes, we know. But when you got something this crazy happening, and you start pointing out how people are looking in the crowd, how people are speaking in the crowd, how people are typing on social media, you're deflecting from the issue at hand, which is justice and these badass kids being held accountable. While we're talking about people in the crowd and how they were looking, how they were acting, how they were talking, while we're talking about that kind of stuff, you got idiots like these parents posting on social media talking about, my child don't owe y'all no apology. My child was the captain of the cheerleading squad, and a AB student, and blah blah yiggity yah. Nobody cares. Like, you got an ignorant ass parent, one of them ignorant ass parents campaigning for their child's personality, when that's not even what it's about. It doesn't matter if your child is an AB student. It doesn't matter if they could do cartwheels while juggling. What matters is their moral compass. And I don't give a damn what you have your child in. Serial killers go to work every day. They excel. They get raises. They're bosses. They can work wonders too. but they're still serial killers. That's besides the point. Your child's extracurricular activities, that's besides the point. Don't nobody care about that shit. What people care about is your child's moral compass, and the fact that you can, as a human being, you can go and you can see a grown ass woman walking with her children, and you have no fear of what's going to happen to you at home if you disrespect an adult. If your child don't have no fear of what's going to happen to them at home for disrespecting an adult, you're not doing your job. You're not doing your job, because if you was doing your job, your child would be too scared to do some shit like that. But instead, you want to talk about, oh, my child is a good child. My child got a castle of support and blah, blah, blah. It's a personality campaign. And it's the personality you want to paint. Whenever you watch movies where kids are getting bullied, or somebody's being mean, or somebody's being a ringleader to pick on somebody or treat somebody some type of way, it's always exactly the little bastard that you just described. That's the one that's ringleading the other kids to pick on somebody else, to shun somebody else, to embarrass somebody else. That's the kid that's always the ringleader, the popular kid, the kid that everybody should want to look up to, the kid that is supposedly the one that has it all, has what everybody else doesn't have. And that's exactly what that's exactly what you put your child on social media to talk about. You put your child on social media to talk about who they are, instead of telling your child, yo, when you go to issue this apology, this is what you need to do. First and foremost, even though I know I would never be in this position, if that was my child that did that shit, I would not put my child on social media to say anything. I would be talking to an attorney. First and foremost, that's what I would be doing. I would be consulting with an attorney first. Secondly, if I was going to allow my child to make a public apology, what I would have said was, apologize to Miss, I don't even know what the lady's name is, but Miss Ma'am, we're going to call her Miss Ma'am right now. Apologize to Miss Ma'am and her children. Let them know you are sorry for what you did. And if there's anything that you can do to show her how sorry you are, please let us know. That's what you should have did. That's what you should have had your child do. You should have had your child talk about how sorry she was. Not about her character and the fact that she was homecoming queen or whatever the hell y'all said. Like, that's crazy. And then y'all getting up there, please keep in mind, please remember there are kids. Nah, they should have remembered they was kids when they stepped up into a grown woman's face talking shit and putting their hands on a grown woman. They should have remembered that they was children and stayed in a child's place. That's what they should have done. You asking for people to look past their criminal activity and remember that they're children. That shit was inhumane. What they did was inhumane. If a kid, and I'm not condoning this, but if a kid got caught stealing, I could remember that they was a child. If a kid got into a little fight with somebody, I could remember they was a child. Even if they kept their hands on a child, I could remember that they were a child. But to jump up in a grown woman's face and punch her in her face and commence to kicking her and fighting her and beating her down, I don't care if your child is a child. The only thing that I care about as far as their age is concerned is which facility they get thrown in. And at their age, they would get put in juvenile. And that's where she belongs, in a juvenile detention center. Because she needs to be reminded that she's a child and that her actions were criminal, as do the rest of them. And now back to y'all's crazy asses on social media. Y'all did not disappoint. Y'all went and found a coat that the mama, the daddy, and the child is sharing. That coat is sold on Amazon for 90 damn dollars. Why in the hell is somebody sending their child to school in a $90 women's clubwear coat instead of going to Walmart and spending money and getting them an age appropriate warm jacket for a child to wear to school? That just goes to show you right there, priorities is in the trash. And then you wonder why your child is acting out. Over there acting goofy in that big ass pimp coat. And y'all found the daddy in the coat. One thing about us is, regardless to whatever it is we going through, whatever it is that's going on in our community, we're gonna find a way to laugh through our pain. Cause I mean, it's really disheartening, right? As a mother, just, you know what? As a human being, period. That shit, even though that wasn't me and my children, it felt like it. That shit was so hurtful to me. Seeing that little bit, that shit was so hurtful to me. Like, I had no words. I had no words. But it's like, you gotta laugh sometimes to keep from crying. And y'all have really showed up and showed out with these damn laughs, yo. Y'all showing out to the point y'all done found parents. Y'all showing out to the point to where y'all done found the coat, the kids, zooming in up on the kids. Y'all got memes of the kids. And it's like, you know, of course, under normal circumstances, you don't bully kids, right? Kids are supposed to be off limits. But this is what happens, kids, when you don't stay in a child's place. You want to jump up, disrespect, and fight adults, then you're going to suffer the consequences of doing that. Making excuses, trying to, you know, talk about these kids' character when they out here doing high level fuck shit. Nobody at this point, nobody cares about what kind of kid you think you have, because your kid has shown the world who they are by doing what they did. It doesn't matter how popular they are in school and that you put them in nice outfits and all that kind of stuff. Now they real popular. Like, are they happy now with their popularity? Like, they've made it. Mama, I made it. I'm popular. The mayor done seen me. Everybody all over the world done seen me. But the only difference is everybody is disgusted with y'all's asses. Nobody is proud of you. Except for the parents that raised you, because you're a reflection of them. So that's why they're proud. But nobody, like, y'all didn't do anything positive, right? You will be remembered forever as the raggedy gremlins, baby kids, children of the corn, Annabelle, Chucky's, and everything else rotten. That's what y'all will be remembered for forever. That y'all did this to this woman and her kids. Y'all will never be able to live that down. Especially not the parents, because y'all raised them. Y'all gonna grow up. They gonna have y'all's names. And every now and again, this video footage that your dumbass took is going to resurface. And they're going to talk about y'all all over again. Because y'all decided that y'all wanted to bully somebody and put your hands on an adult, a sick adult at that. This woman is fighting for her life. I don't even know if y'all know the effects of sickle cell, but I suggest you look it up. This woman is fighting for her life, trying to muster up enough energy to go to school, to get her kids. She got her kids. She's trying to walk away. And y'all want to form a mob, keep picking and fucking with this lady, putting your hands on their kids right in front of her face. And then when that ain't enough for you, you want to attack her and attack an innocent little kid. That lady could have been y'all's mom. That little boy that y'all was messing with could have been your little brother. That little girl could have been your little sister. Hell, it could have even been you. But it didn't matter because it wasn't at the time, right? But now y'all want everybody to act like it didn't happen and just let y'all say y'all sorry to the lady and just let it be water under the bridge. You were punished. No. Home punishment is not going to be enough. Sorry. The ass whoopings you should have been getting at home already just ain't going to be enough. Nope. And then people want to say, oh, don't hold the parent. The parents can't control what they do. Did y'all see that apology? Do y'all see that shit talking? Do y'all see that brazenness of people patting that little girl while she's sitting there giving her little apology? Oh, she got a castle. She got a castle. A castle. Make it make sense. That just sounded so stupid. A castle. Well, where the hell was the bodyguard?
Guards, protect the kingdom.
The bodyguard should have been watching her ass while she walked home from school so that they could have told her, don't put your hands on an adult. How about that, castle? Like, come on. That was some bullshit. That was some straight up bullshit. Who the hell amped y'all up to do that dumb shit? Like, who amped y'all up to do that dumb shit? Y'all obviously, if you got a castle, you should have an attorney. And if you have an attorney, your attorney should have advised you not to do that dumb shit. Because it just made it worse. It really just made it worse. You literally just set the stage for your child to be the ringleader of all of that. You idiot. You big dummy. Like for real. You know what? I can't. I'm ready to just get myself ready for bed and take it down. The internet remains undefeated. Y'all showed up. Y'all showed out to support that woman. You should be proud of yourselves. And this should happen more often for different subject matters. This should really happen more often for different subject matters. Because we need to really start coming together and showing people that we're not going to tolerate this type of behavior in our community and other types of poor behavior in our community. That's it. That's all I got, y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed evening. Give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back, because y'all really showed up and showed out.
It really was a beautiful thing to see. From bonnets to broomsticks, at least y'all was out there.